Hi everyone, it's Angela with Create Your Future. I am back today with a new video. And in today's video, I want to talk about how we deal with those thoughts of, is my desire God's will? Is my desire what's best? How does fate play into what we're manifesting? And I want to answer some questions and hopefully give you some confidence and help you understand these ideas a little bit better. But before we start, I do want to remind you I'm available for one-on-one coaching. And if you would like to work with me, I would love to help you manifest your desire. Also, guys, we are giving away a free course, and all the details on how you get that course are in our description box below if you're interested in that. Also, the details to sign up for coaching are also in our description box. Okay, so let's get into talking about this. God's will, fate. Is it meant to be? These are a lot of questions that clients have when we begin working together, and especially for people that are new to manifesting and maybe haven't reconciled past beliefs or their faith or religion, things like that, with conscious manifesting. So I'm going to share from my perspective of how I understand things at this point in time in my own journey. So I believe that we come from a creator, that we have a maker, and that we are connected to that divine maker. I believe that we have been created to create our own lives, that we have a part of that divine within us, and we have been given free will to choose the life that we want, to create the life that we want. And we are connected to our higher self, our divine self, through our mind, through our thinking, through our imagination. So you can call, the creator whatever you want. It can be the quantum field, the divine matrix, the universe, your higher self, your highest mind, God, Christ consciousness, whatever works for you, whatever makes sense for you. You don't even have to think of it as God or a creator. You can just say it's my highest self, my highest part of who I am. But I believe that we are connected to this unlimited part of creation. And as a human, we have free will to choose anything that we want. We live consciously by our thoughts. We are the only part of creation that doesn't live just by instinct. We consciously choose our lives through our thoughts and through our thinking, making decisions about what we want to experience. I mean, we decide everything that we want to have in our life. We decide if we go to school, what our degree might be, what our career is going to be, whether or not we want to get married, who we want to marry, if we're going to have children, where we're going to live, what house we want to buy, what car we want to have. We decide these things in our life, and that is your birthright. That is why you came here, to decide what it is that you want to experience, to create your life. So that is my belief around God or a creator, that we come from a creator, we are connected to a creator through our thinking, our imagination, through our thoughts. And because we get to decide everything about our life and how we want to live our lives, we are essentially the God in our own experience. We're the God of our own lives. We get to decide how we are going to live. We get to decide what we want to experience next in the future. And there is no divine mind outside of you that is deciding what is best for you, that is deciding what is right for you, that is deciding, if your desire is the best choice, if there's something better, if there's something that's going to work better in your life. There is nothing outside of you that is calling those shots. You are the one that's deciding everything. Everything is coming through you. Now, if you have that belief that there is something outside of you that knows better, if you can call that fate, you can call it the will of God. If you think that there is something outside of, your mind, your thinking, your choices, then you are essentially giving away your power, because your birthright is to decide what you want to experience. And if you think something outside of you has to decide if that is best and that is right for you, you are giving up your power. You are leaving a door open for something other than your desire, other than what you want to experience, to come in. You're allowing that other thing, that thing that might be better, that thing that might be God's will, to come into your experience. And what we need to do is focus in on our own power, realizing that we are creating everything, that we get whatever we want, that we can create anything that we want. And lay aside that notion that something outside of us knows better. Because when we think something outside of us knows better, we are kind of chipping away at our belief in our faith, in our desire. We are chipping away at that internal place where we can really go full on in believing that we can have, do, be anything. And, even if you are coming at this from, a religious perspective, or if you look at the Bible, there are verses in the Bible that say, you can have whatsoever things you desire. If you believe, then you can have those things. So, even within that framework of the Christian religion, there are verses that, support you getting exactly what you want, that you get what you believe in, you get what you are desiring when you believe in that. So it's really important to recognize that you are the God of your reality, that you are the sole creator of your experience, and that anything that you desire is something that you can have. Anything that you desire is something that was meant for you. So think of it this way. You would not be able to think about your desire. You would not be able to think about, being with your specific person. You would not be able to think about that relationship if it was not meant for you. That's very powerful. If you can think about it, then it's for you. And so when it comes to manifesting a specific person, so many times people say, well, maybe this just isn't meant to be. Maybe it's just not fate for us to be together. I want you to begin to change those thoughts to align with, if I can think about this, then it is meant to be. And if it's meant to be, then I can decide that being with my specific person is the very best scenario for me. It is the very best scenario for my specific person. It is the best scenario for everyone involved. And when you're manifesting a specific person, you are not only just manifesting that relationship, but you are manifesting the best version of yourself, and you're manifesting the best version of that person. Because, we're always manifesting that, our specific person is committed and loyal and faithful and loving, that they want what we want, that they have the same, feelings and dreams and desires that I have for the relationship. You are creating that belief within you that they are their very best selves, and that they are going to be there in their best self to be in this relationship and have the best relationship with you. So you need to realign your thinking to realize that it's all coming through you, and you can create it to be the very best. You can decide that this is your fate, that this is the best outcome, this is the best choice, this is what is meant to be for you, this is what is meant to be for your specific person. So you align with that choice, you align with that belief, you strengthen that, rather than giving place to the idea that there is something, some power outside of you that is going to decide what's best, that's going to decide what your fate should be. You have to move away from that thinking, because your birthright is you get to decide. You get to decide. And whenever you have made a choice for something to be in your life, then you decide it's the best outcome. It is the very best for you and for your person and for everybody involved. And that will show up for you. You're going to get the best version of your person. You are going to be the best version. You're going to have the best relationship because your belief is aligning with this thinking. So I hope this makes a lot of sense to you. I hope it frees you from feeling constrained or controlled by the idea that there's a will outside of you that knows better than you. No one knows better than you, because you're creating it all, and you can decide that this is the best thing for you, and it will be. This relationship with your specific person, if it is what you want and you decide that it is the best thing for you, then it will be the best thing for you. So I hope this changes things for you. I hope it makes you feel stronger, more confident, and increases your faith and just moves you forward in this journey of manifesting. Okay, guys, I really appreciate you watching. Remember, I'm available for coaching and I would love to work with you. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.